Women want soft guy era banned.
If you're gonna try to take me out, you better bring it.
That needs to be splurged on.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, she calling. She calling. Yo.
Hello, I'm excited to go on our date.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Where you taking me?
Yeah, make her pockets hurt. I was thinking chili.
Oh, no, boo.
Wait, so you don't want to go on a date?
Nah, I mean like no, boo. Like that's where we going. It's either no, boo, or nothing.
Women want soft guy era banned. So, guys, yeah, women are pissed off right now in relation to soft guy era. They see that these men are now living their best lives, that these men are walking away from Western society and relationships in Western society, and they don't like it one bit. Watch to the end of the stream to understand entirely why women are so pissed off that men are going into their soft guy era and they want it banned, and what the implications of soft guy era means for women and society as a whole. Well, let's just go ahead and jump right back into the video.
Hey, thanks for picking me up.
Hey, why am I picking you up?
What do you mean?
I'm saying you got a car too. You got a better car than me. So,
But you're the man, so I didn't know.
y'all hear this?
Yeah, she sounds lackluster to me, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you didn't bring no flowers. You didn't bring no bracelet from me. No pendant from my chain.
I'm gonna be honest. She doesn't sound like a serious suitor.
Right. Wait, what are we doing?
Wait, are you being for real? Wait.
This is just willy nilly to you.
I think she's a bare minimum.
Oh yeah, she ain't gonna be around.
Yeah, Dada, we do not approve.
No, she ain't gonna be around at all.
Sounds like you screwed the pooch lady.
I mean, if she's broke, she just needs to say it. You know, if you're broke, just say it. If you're broke, just say it. Guys, we're in a whole different era right now. We're in a whole different era. This started out as a joke, but these men are not joking around anymore. Men are now waking up and saying that we have standards, okay? Because relationships are transactional. This is what women basically did. They completely dissolved the whole Disney princess, I'm going to be Aladdin and save Jasmine dialogue that's been going on for so long. Men are now firmly understanding that relationships are transactional. It's about what can you do for me and what have you done for me lately. And women have put themselves in a situation where they believe that they were the prize. They didn't have to bring anything to the relationship. So they don't cook, they don't clean, they can't even take care of themselves anymore. They cannot do the bare minimum as adults. So they have nothing to offer. They say, "Oh, you're not very bright." If you ask, what do you bring to the table? So a woman can ask a man, what does he bring to the table? But a man cannot ask a woman, what does she bring to the table? And now women are in a situation in Western society where they have nothing to offer. They have nothing to offer. And then you have women like Soraya who are putting out content that's basically telling these men, like, listen, you know, women in Western society cannot compete anymore. You know, she really went after the sisterhood. She went after the sisterhood hard, and she ended up popping up on all of these other YouTube channels where they were like, yeah, no, this German woman, she's Turkish, but she was like born in Germany, and she's basically telling men, like, you can go over there and find happiness. And it's not just her. The Filipinos are not messing around. All right, the Filipinos are fighting hard for that simp economy. I've already said it plenty of times that the simp economy is moving overseas. The simp economy is 100% moving overseas. So women in Western society, they are losing everything. And that OnlyFools life is absolutely coming to an end. OnlyFools is being shut down. I've talked about this already, that OnlyFools is being shut down. There's actually a big investigation with the Department of Justice right now that are actually actively working to shut down OnlyFools. It's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. And it's crazy because women who are on this platform, they don't seem to understand that, you know, it's coming to an end. You know, and it's not just the Department of Justice. It's not only the Department of Justice that's investigating OnlyFans. It's also it's not only the Department of Justice that's investigating them. It's also the IRS. The IRS has opened a criminal investigation. The IRS has opened a criminal investigation into OnlyFans, and it's crazy what's happening there. All right, OnlyFans creators have been contacted in IRS criminal investigations, tax professionals say. So this actually started back in 2022 with the IRS. And the crazy thing about this is that it's not simply a civil suit where they're trying to sue for the money that people owe. This is a criminal investigation. This actually comes from Forbes. So Forbes is a very, very credible source. You can actually see it right here. It says that OnlyFans creators have been contacted in IRS criminal investigation, tax professionals say. This article was published on December 12th, 2022, and it says OnlyFans creators have recently been contacted in connection with a criminal tax investigation, according to multiple sources within the tax community. Over the last several days, peers of IRS agents across the country descended on the homes and offices of OnlyFans personalities and their tax return preparers, delivering grand jury subpoenas. John Colvin, a Seattle tax defense attorney, told me. Special agents are members of the IRS Criminal Investigation Division, bro, which for more than a century has gone after tax fraud and other financial crimes. They are treating these people like Al Capone. Recently, for example, has been involved in the seizure of billions of hacked crypto. Grand jury subpoenas means the Department of Justice is involved. Do you hear that? Traffic to OnlyFans, a subscription-based social media platform that often includes spicy content, exploded during the events of 2020, and OnlyFans reportedly grossed over $2.3 billion in 2020 alone. As content creators have been increasingly well known for their eye-popping accumulation of wealth, it is no surprise that the IRS and the Department of Justice Tax Division, didn't I tell you, Department of Justice Tax Division has some questions for some of the highest grossing of the 1.6 million content creators. It's amazing that they have that many people on there. OnlyFans declined to comment. The IRS and DOJ typically do not comment on ongoing investigations. So they did reach out to the IRS. They did reach out to the Department of Justice, and they said that they cannot confirm or deny that they are currently investigating the platform. To make matters even more interesting, over 102 members of Congress demanded that the Department of Justice investigate OnlyFans. And 3 months later, the Department of Justice responded saying that they will not confirm or deny that they are currently investigating them, which would suggest that they were investigating them long before the members of Congress requested that they investigate OnlyFans. And now it's been 3 years, and they're still not saying anything. But the IRS did deliver grand jury subpoenas, and this is the criminal department of the IRS, not the civil. So they filed a criminal case. They're filing criminal cases against these creators. That's massive. Criminal cases will almost always result in jail time. So these people are going to end up with likely felonies, and they will likely end up serving some time in prison. This is a massive implication for Western society. This is a massive implication for women who are creating content on this platform. And it just kind of reveals the state of society right now and the consequences women are ultimately facing because of decisions that they've made in Western society. No one's coming to rescue them. No one feels sorry for them. And they chose this for themselves. They did this to themselves. And the funny thing is that you have women who are trying to play it off and come back at men for going into soft guy era talking crap.
They decided amongst themselves to make themselves even more undesirable to women. If this is how men are going to act like women, I would rather just hang out with women and the population. For centuries, it has been the case that men are protectors and providers. Let them be in their soft boy era. Let them alone try to throw it back in our faces and be like, see, it's ridiculous. No, it's ridiculous coming from you. Let me be very clear when I say this. This is a movement formed by broke men. Men who have the means to be a provider, they don't act like this. They are more than happy to provide for you in the way that you need as a woman. I am thankful for the men who have started this movement. The only men who want to have a soft girl life are the broke ones. The fact that men are coming on here and talking about how we have to settle, we don't have to do anything. You can make more money or you will end up alone, period. And if you don't like that, you as a man should be going into government and trying to change the way that the economics currently are in this country.
Do you see the nonsense? So this is the top. Basically, all these women are doing is eliminating themselves from the dating market because so many men don't even want to date right now. And the men that see videos from people like them are like, yep, next, off to the next, on to the next one, on to the next one. Thank you for just letting yourself be known. They don't seem to comprehend that men are the prize. Men are the employers. Men are the ones who have the value, okay? Women are the ones that are auditioning for a role in our lives. All right. If a woman wants to be with us, they need to let us know what value they bring. Cooking and cleaning are just the bare minimums. Being fit, feminine, friendly, those are just the bare minimums. The moment you step outside of Western society, out of the United States, out of Westernized societies, women around the world are fit, feminine, and friendly. They can cook and clean. All right. These are just the bare minimums. They begin working immediately to show you that they can provide additional value. They will buy. They will pay for you at a restaurant. They will buy you meals. They will give you a back massage, all right? Physical intimacy is just their foot in the door, all right? And they're going to make sure that it is mind-blowing because they want to lock you down. They want to lock you down. Also, women just enjoy being around men. This is a normal and natural thing that a woman wants to serve a man, make him feel good, make him happy. That's how women are outside of Western society. Western society is extremely toxic, and that's the reason why so many men are dropping out of society, choosing not to work, and instead focus on themselves and their own happiness. They're only working just enough to survive and thrive and no more. All right. And they're no longer trying to, make the world a better place. They're trying to make their lives better, but they're not trying to make society better or the world or the world or the lives of women easier. All right. Women have lived life on easy mode for way too long.
Whoever fought for women to get jobs. Why? Why did we do that? I am so tired. I want to just put my feet up. Like, I am... Oh my god.
No. Is that complaining, I hear? You guys fought for these rights. You wanted to get this money. You wanted to get in the field. So get to it. See, for generations, we've let you women get away with this long enough. We're tired of it. We've been doing it for the longest. So no, woman up. You cannot put those feet up and relax, baby girl. You got to get to work. We are in our soft guy era now. We realize you women can work now. We don't want a broke woman anymore. We don't want to pay 100% of everything. If we're going to do that, we would rather be alone. Just be ready to pay for some shit, because we're not playing.
Yeah, bro. Holy cow. Get ready to pay for some stuff because we are not playing. Oh my gosh. See, men understand these women have money. Oh, I'm independent. I have all. Yeah, nah, you got a medical degree. You have your fancy degree. You can pay for some stuff, ladies. Oh, you got OnlyFools money. Then you've got good restaurant money. That's if you'll even get a date with me, because a lot of dudes don't want to date OnlyFans models. All right, they really don't. But if you're gonna go out, if you really want a chance with me, you need to take me. You need to take me somewhere nice. All right, pick me up in a really nice ride. None of that broke girl stuff. Okay, like pick me up in like an Escalade. Do we still do Escalades or something nice. All right, drive a limo wouldn't be bad. Pick me up in a SUV limousine and take me to a nice restaurant. And then afterwards, if I decide that I want to do something, that we're going to do something afterwards, we'll see what happens. But you're gonna treat me like a gentleman, all right? You're gonna treat me like the gentleman that I am, all right? And if you want to take me shopping afterwards, I'm not afraid. I am not against it, okay? Because diamonds are a boy's best friend. I'm telling y'all, men are not playing around anymore. And if a woman is like I'm not doing any of that, then guys are just like, if you're broke, just say it, all right? If you're broke, just say it, because we don't want no dusties. We don't want no dusties. And women are like, you see the woman who spoke earlier, she's like, you guys are trying to act like girls, and it's not acceptable when men do it. So in other words, women can be toxic and get away with it, but when they're doing it, it's not wrong. But when men do it, it's wrong. Okay, no. They establish it as normal behavior, so men are just taking it and they're re-engineering it and they're putting it out there. And it's crazy because you have women who are trying to get soft guy era videos deleted from YouTube, deleted from TikTok and other platforms, when men are just saying the exact same things that women have been saying, and they're so pissed off because they know that what they were doing was absolutely wrong. And now men are not playing around. Dudes are straight up saying, "Listen, you want to go out with me? You need to cash out me some money. You need to cash at me some money." I'm not even playing, guys. I'm so serious. I work so hard. I work so hard. If a girl's like she wants to go out with me, a woman in Western society, she needs to cash at me like $1,000 for me to get ready. Do my get myself together, use my serums, my lotions, and everything, my oils. She needs to cash at me $1,000. It takes work to get ready. It really does. And this hyperinflation, like a couple of years ago, $300 would be some would maybe be acceptable, but with this inflation, like it's like really $300 in 2020 is now really like, we're talking about like $1,200 in 2024. So $1,000 is really a bargain, because what she's showing me is that she has the ability to take care of me. I already have my own money. I don't need anyone. I don't need a woman to take care of me. But she's showing that she has the ability to bring value into my life. All right. So that's very, very important. These men are not playing around out here. These dudes are not playing. Oh my gosh. I'm telling y'all, it was only a matter of time before women ran into this. Shout out to Shutting from the Sky for the $5 super sticker. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. I mean, guys, women did this to themselves, and now they're out here crying about it.
Much rather dusty men know their place and own the fact that they don't have the masculine characteristics to actually provide for a woman and be the leader of a family. It's gonna make dating for women a lot easier. I've had so many girls that stay in relationships for years because the guy convinces them that they're a provider even when they're not providing. And they future project to these women, and they're like, yes, when we're married and when we have kids, I'm gonna like buy you everything and you're gonna be a stay-at-home mom, just for that to never happen.
Drizzle means you and your friends got finessed, baby girl. All fair in love and war. You know it happens all the time. Drizzle means you have to have better fashion than the king, baby girl. Cat's out of the bag, literally. This is a limited edition Louis Vuitton pocket square that they only made 30 of. And this shoebox here might be equal to your net worth, because not only is there Louis Vuitton, there's Brioni, there's Hugo Boss, there's Etro, and there's so much more, baby girl. Drizzle means I'm keeping my wealth out of your reach, like those Birkin bags. We're putting a burqa on the Bentley. You can't see it until you put a ring on that finger, baby girl. And it better be carats. If I broke those geodes up into carats, this would be $20 million of amethyst, baby girl. Get ready to spend, because Mars is in retrograde. Peace, love, and drizzle.
Bro, these men are nuts. These men are not playing around. These men are not playing around. They mean business. They mean business. They're serious. This 2024 is wild. 2024 is wild, and there's some women who understand. You see, there are women who saw what was going on, but they said nothing, and now they're seeing what's going on. They're like, "Congratulations, gentlemen," and we're not crying for these women, because if a woman is fit, feminine, and friendly, if a woman is actually a good woman in Western society, she has no problem finding a man. It doesn't matter what I say at all. If a woman is actually a good woman, she will have no problem finding a man in Western society, because for every one good woman, there are 20 good men chasing her, or 10 good men chasing her. For every one good woman in Western society, there are 20 good men chasing her. So a good woman in Western society will have no problem finding a good man. All right. But women that are like toxic, that are saying these types of things, that have this type of behavior, they're the ones that are basically revealing their hand. And if they want a relationship, they're gonna have to really put some work into it.
Soft guy era ladies, so you better be ready to step it up. He needs a haircut, you better offer to pay, send him a Venmo so he can get a fresh cut. He's at the golf course, well, buy him and his boys a round of drinks, send him that Venmo. He needs a car wash, well, offer to detail his car or take his car through the car wash. He's hungry, make him or buy him food. Make sure you prepare him food that has extra protein. Guys love protein. Men love to be surprised with gifts just like women do. So does he want a new car part? Buy him a new car part. Pretty much just gift wrap him a gift that you think he will like. He's tired, let him take a nap on the couch. He doesn't want to do yard work or mow the lawn, offer to pay for a gardener. These are easy things that you could do to help your man be in his soft guy era. Men are now understanding their worth. It's time to step it up if you want your man to stay. Drizzle, drizzle.
It's time to step it up if you want your man to stay. That's equality right there. Women did this to themselves. And, there's no, the guys, come think about it. Come 2020, come 2030, 45% of all women in Western society will be childless and single. All right. That's going to be a lot of lonely cat ladies. Think about JD Vance, the new vice president candidate running alongside Donald Trump. Bro literally described women on the left as cat ladies running society. He called AOC and the crew and the squad a bunch of miserable cat ladies, and they're furious about it, acting like they think he actually cares when he was dead on, spot on. Guys, change is here. I told y'all we were in the problem phase before. Men are problem solvers, and now we are in the solution phase where men are instituting solutions. And soon we will be in the conclusion phase where the solutions have been put into play. They are very effective. And now we're concluding that segment, and we're moving on to focusing on other things like money, like solely on money, space, health, fitness, whatever else interests us. That's where the manosphere is absolutely headed. All right. This is not a band-aid. This is a solution. Okay. This is a salute. These are solutions. And we'll soon be in conclusion where we'll be moving on from discussing women all the time and anything like that. We'll be discussing real estate, finance, aviation, technology, whatever, cooking, because men like to cook, grilling, all of that stuff. And women, on the other hand, will be struggling. And financially, there's going to be a lot of destitution because men are no longer subsidizing your living, and the United States and Western society does not have that kind of money to do UBI, provide from food, shelter, housing for every woman in Western society. Don't let them lie to you. The U.S. cannot even pay its interest on the loan and all the money that it owes right now on its debt. It can't even pay the interest. And you think it's going to find the money to subsidize the living of all of these women who are going to be childless and single or are single mothers? Get out of here. It's not happening. I love this comment right here from Courtney Everett. It's so accurate. Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Amen. Hallelujah. What does the future hold? It's very simple. Women are going to be falling into extraordinary states of destitution and despair as more men walk away from Western society and relationships. They're going to find themselves living in shelters, homeless, and in tent cities via the FEMA department because they're not going to be able to afford the rising cost of rent. And with the AI revolution coming, a lot of the jobs that women are doing are going to be completely replaced by artificial intelligence, and only 1 out of every 1,000 men are currently getting married. So they're no longer going to have men to subsidize their living. The simp economy that so many women rely on is moving overseas. The Filipinos are fighting hard. They're fighting hard for the simp economy. All right. They're snatching it. All right. These women are not playing around in the Philippines. I told you it's going to be like the Olympics it's going to be like the American Idol, international version of American Idol. Let's call it the Olympics. It's going to be like the Olympics for getting a man. All right. Every country in the world is going to be competing to take Western men and women in Western society. They won't even make it they won't even be competitors. All right. They'll be shut out. All right. They'll be called amateurs. All right. They need to get their stuff together, get their game together before they can even complete, because they're not going to qualify. All right. You're going to have women in all over the world, in every country in the world, competing for Western men. All right. Can you hear me, South Africa? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, can you hear me, Dominican Republic? All right. I don't even need to mention the Philippines. I already talked about them. Okay. They're the team to beat. They are the number ones at this. They're the OGs at this. Okay. Everyone's coming in. Like Thailand is like, listen, ladies, you can't. You think that you're special. You think you're bougie, walking around here acting like you're big and bad. But we're gonna take these men. We're gonna get these men. And the Filipinos are like, oh, you really think so? You really want to try? Don't touch what belongs to us. All right. Listen to me. The Filipinos are not messing around. okay, they have this game on lock, but other women in the world, they're like, listen, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight. It's like when Trump said fight, fight, fight. These women are gonna fight, fight, fight for American men. All right, for women, for men in Western society, American men, Australian men, Canadian men, hell, men from everywhere, from Western countries and Westernized countries. Look at what's going on in China right now. The Chinese men are going their own way. The Chinese men are leaving these gold diggers alone. All right, and they're crying, saying that, trying to tell young women like, don't listen to the whole empowerment thing. You know, some women are saying that they just want a man that they can simp for, but they can't even do that because men don't even want to deal with them anymore. They can't even find a man that'll allow them to buy him gifts and to take care of them, because these men don't want to have anything to do with them. You know, they call them aunties. They say that they're too old. They say that they're left over, and they won't even have a conversation. And that's the reality that women have created for themselves. That's the reality that women have created for themselves. So many, like Michael Howdecky says, so many leftover women. A lot of brokies, a lot of dusties, guys. The future is destitution, despair. A lot of women who are living in poverty. A lot of women who will end up who will end up having to live in shelters, not being so, because they're no longer going to be subsidized by men. Men are no longer going to subsidize women and their children. That's the end of it. Tyrone and Chad, they can pay for their own kids. Little Poncho, good luck finding him, because he's just going to go down to the local flea market, like MK Fitness said, just like he's done a dozen times, get a new social security number, get a new name and identity, and he'll move on to the next one. All right. Hope they enjoyed their time with him, because they will never see him again. All right. But the children that he's left behind with them, you know, they'll have those children to remember him. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the content, consider checking out and subscribing to our newsletter for my personal thoughts, insights, and a free copy of my ebook, The Blueprint for Escaping the Rat Race. Click the link in the description to get your free copy. Guys, what do you think regarding all of this? Women want soft guy era banned. Men are not playing around. They are literally in their era, and they are doing big things, bad things with this. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers.